Well, thousands of kids are making those same memories at a summer camp in Northern California that's been run by a school district for half a century. The goal? To create well-rounded citizens who value the outdoors.
Summer camp. Oh, it's all music camp.
Camp Winthers is a campground owned by the San Juan Unified School District, and camps are run as soon as the snow melts. There are camps going on, various camps,
Yeah.
basketball camp, cheer camp, computer camp, then there's outdoor education programs, and music camp this is the 52nd year of music camp. The kids come here, they bring their instruments, they're packed for a week, so we rehearse all week.
So I played the alto saxophone, which is really fun to play. It's definitely different. It's a lot more accelerated than at school, but it's still very fun, especially out here in nature. You can, there's a whole bunch of background noises, people walking around, birds, insects.
Picture that red cabin.
Don't get that in classroom. Very.
Yeah.
Use your brains, think about it.
Yeah.
My name's Tisha Rugg, and I'm a 6th grade teacher during the school year, and up here at camp, I'm in charge of campers, counselors, medication, food, all of those kind of things. And kids are inherently interested in bugs and flowers and fungus and all of the cool things out in nature. I have to say, when I first got in the classroom, I was surprised that they weren't as equally interested in math and spelling.
So go easy on the rocks and the sticks and the bumps.
Kids come out here, sometimes they've never been away into the mountains, they've never swum in a lake, they've never spent the night outside. We have a lot of kids who've never camped outside before. And that's a big deal, especially our little 8 and 9-year-olds come out and they've never done that kind of thing.
So we're just gonna make sure that they're fitting right.
During the non-music camp weeks, we try to do things that kids might not get to experience in Sacramento.
We have a rock here at camp called Split Rock, and it's a massive rock, and you can actually go and climb up it, and then it's split in the middle, and so you can jump over and you earn speed. And I think that's a good thing that we get to do, because then it like expands your imagination, like to do things, to try new things.
That's Christopher's.
We do offer things like archery and boating, and they do get to do campfires and songs. It's kind of like, if you go back to the 1950s, the summer camp, that's kind of what we want to do, unplug them from all of the electronics and technology and get them to experience what it's like to be outside and connect with people much more.
There's not too many school districts that have a summer camp. It's pretty rare. Camp Winthers was started by Jim Winthers. He was a huge visionary. He found 80 acres up here, and somebody said, I'd sell you 80 acres up here if you use it for kids, and I'll give it to you for $4,000 on Lake. So Jim Winthers went back to the school board, went to the superintendent, and said, hey, we can start a real program, get all these kids out of Sacramento, get them up here in the mountains. And that was the start of it. So that was in 1957.
I think the district benefits from having a camp like this because it helps kids become more well-rounded. And so at the end of the day, when they graduate from high school, if they've gotten to come to camp as part of their 12 years of experience or 13 or 14 years that they've been in the district, it just adds another piece. It gives them another piece of history to tuck in their pocket that they can refer back to.
I started up here in the 60s as a camper, and later on in high school in the 70s, I became a tent counselor, and I've been up here every summer since then.
Bill's my husband. We met up here. Got married up here. We had 3 kids up here. I'm particularly of this camp, partially because I've been here so long, but I also just think that there's something magic about the particular location, and the lake and the mountain are they're just kind of majestic, and kids take that away.
And as as the week goes on, you actually learn more skills that you haven't learned yet, and I think that's a good trait about this camp because it helps you like learn and practice during the summer. And then on Friday night, your parents can come up and we have a big concert at the auditorium.
Auditorium. That's the auditorium.
The concert starts at 7,
awesome.
and if the sun is still out and sort of warm up,
You won't go there.
and as the concert goes on, the sun starts to set and the stars come out,
That's cool.
and it's just
It
really
is
neat to
awesome.
see the change of the evening and the band playing in under lights, and you got the sunset in the background on the west side. It's really pretty and really neat. Parents really like that kind of part of it.
That's going to do it for this edition of Inside California Education. If you'd
That's
like
a
more
show.
information about the program, just log